Now, I don't like making these kind of videos, guys, but Throne Liberty is in an emergency maintenance because of a massive exploit and bug. Now, I'm not going to be showing you guys or telling you guys how to do this exploit because I've already gotten striked once and I don't want to get striked again. But they're fixing it basically, and it is really bad. So let's just jump into it. All right, so what is happening? So the siege was basically going to happen on EU and they took the servers down, so the siege is no longer happening. But what was the exploit? It was a massive bug and exploit where you basically had no cooldowns on your skills, so you could basically go around clapping bosses, clapping any type of dungeons, clapping in PvP, and then inside of siege. So there was a no cooldown basically on your skills. How you did it, I'm not going to tell you guys because, guys, I'm in trouble already. I already got a strike from NCSoft by explaining exploits and bugs. I'm not going to be talking to you guys about this. But what is basically happening with Throne Liberty? Now, suddenly we're getting all of these huge problems. We had the Lucent exploit bug. We had a bunch of other bugs so far, crashing bugs, game is not being optimized, and now we have one, basically it's a one-shot bug, right? Like they can go and just clap any type of boss or content that they want. And I'm gonna be honest, it's becoming a huge problem. They can't fix the game, they're just making more and more problems when it comes to the game. And I'm guessing this happened because of the new rune system, because it had something to do with like swapping. I'm not gonna say too much because, again, if you guys want to know how to do it, you can join my Discord or go to Reddit or whatever. But I'm not gonna be telling you guys in detail how it works. But there was a way to swap some things, and I think it has something to do with like the rune system because they added to the preset, and it's just really bad. So now siege is going to be skipped, and just like they usually do when it's a siege problem, is they're just going to make sure that the siege is going to happen next week instead, and you get maybe some extra rewards during the siege. They're not going to reschedule the siege. And when it comes to the bosses, that was also a problem. A lot of people were saying that you were not getting proper boss drops. So everything there's a maintenance now. They're adding anything. It seems like they're just breaking the game heavily. And it seems like not a lot of people are working on this out of the game. Now, you guys can be here and be mad at me and be like, Spit, you're making negative videos. But in reality is, what am I supposed to do? Every single day, there's new issues with the game. There's new problems, massive bugs and exploits happening, really little communication. So you guys can sit here and you can be like, Spit, you're being negative. But at the end of the day, what am I supposed to do? You know, let's be real. A lot of you guys that are playing the game still, most of you guys are not even doing your content every day. You're not doing your dungeons anymore. You're probably stacking a lot of tokens, a lot of abyss contracts, just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. And why is that? Because there's no content to grind towards. The progression is gated behind a stupid event, which is not even fun. A lot of the content that you're supposed to be doing, which is your dungeon stuff, you don't feel like doing because there's no rewards for you right there. Battlegrounds are fun, but they're super unbalanced. And now we have these game-breaking bugs that just keep popping up over and over again, right? We have this exploit today, then we're gonna have a different one the next day and a different one the next day, and some they prioritize and fix, which is good. They actually had a maintenance now, and some they don't. I still remember the biggest problem or a massive exploit, which was the legacy players going into hyperboost servers and stealing loot, boss loot, and all that stuff, and there was no compensation or nothing done to fix that. It took like a month or more, and the people that played on hyperboost didn't get any rewards or any compensation, right? So it's just becoming worse and worse at this point, right? I want the game to succeed, don't get me wrong. I would love Stone Liberty to do good, to get the people back. It was on a really good point during the hyperboost servers. We got a lot of new players back with literal to no marketing done, but a lot of people played it, but they just show that they're incompetent, right? Like really lack of updates, a lot of bugs and issues, not fixing important stuff. After hyperboost came out, there was like a period, like a week or two after a week or two, there was a period where we got no update or content or maintenance for like 2-3 weeks. And then we got a content update, and then another 2-3 weeks with no maintenance or updates, which is insane to me. Like, it's like they don't care about the game. They're probably just working all their dev effort in Aeon 2 or in Throne Liberty Mobile. I don't think they really care about this game anymore at this point for what I'm seeing. And I really hope the new big update expansion is going to do good. But at the end of the day, it's probably just going to end up with a lot of bugs and issues. And we're probably just going to end up at the same place that we are now, which is pretty sad. Let's be real, right? Like, so many issues. It takes so long for them to fix it. and then not any proper compensations or not even proper anything. And this exploit is absolutely insane. And I'm just wondering, like, what's going to be next at this point? Like, I would love to show you guys the video, but guys, I'm scared of getting clapped. So when you guys are mad about to me about this stuff, like, I am the one telling you guys, I'm making the content, informing you guys about this happening, right? So why are you mad at me and not the people actually messing up your game? Not at the devs or the people that don't really care about your game, which the game you're playing, not fixing your game, putting issues inside the game, recycling content, not making any type of. You don't feel like there's any fun in doing the dungeons anymore or token burn or nothing. They add new tier 3 gear instead of adding them to a new dungeon or already existing dungeon, so you actually feel like burning your tokens or whatever. They don't do that. They add like a horrible event which doesn't work, and then they fix it, but the event is still horrible. It's still boring, right? You go kill mobs, open a chest. Wow, sick. You done your tier 3 farm for the day. What about the people that can't play during those 2 hours when they spawn, right? Now they didn't get tier 3 gear. Yeah. And now we have this. And it's tomorrow we're probably gonna have something new. And then in a couple of days we're gonna have something new. Just like thinking back on it right now, just imagine how many issues we had already in this short period of time. I think within a month, not even that, 3 weeks to a month, we had this one shot or this cooldown bug where you can one shot players, right? Then we had the Lucent exploit, which was huge. We had the Harper Boost exploit where people could join Harper Boost servers and steal loot. There was no compensation for that. We had this dumb event that just came out, which had huge issues, but it's still a really bad event. We had the Chaos Rune exploit, where in the last event, some people were getting 100 Chaos Rune chests. That was a huge exploit. We had some BG exploits. Like, there's been so many exploits and bugs in such a short period of time, and these are great game-breaking ones. It's not like a bug where you can't use a skill or something is not working properly, something small, right? This is huge exploits and bugs which gives players massive advantages, right, inside of the game. And we get no communication, no nothing, and the probably bugs I mentioned is probably like a small part of everything, but this is bad for the game. So I really hope that they get their stuff together, right? But the reality is, knowing Throne Liberty and knowing what they've been doing, I don't think we're coming back from this, guys. Like, what is going to be next, right? What's going to happen next? What's exploit is next? What's going on? Guys, get your stuff together. Aeon 2, NC Soft Devs, stop working on... And Aeon 2 is not releasing globally for at least 8-9 months. Please. Show Throne Liberty some love. Give us some content that actually works. Give us some fun stuff. Be more aware with what's happening inside the game. I think we would appreciate that, right? And you guys can be mad at me all day, every day, everything you want. But at the end of the day, guys, if the game is going to keep doing this, the game's going to lose players every single day. So instead of being mad at me, maybe, you know, put that effort into, energy into giving feedback so they actually fix the game, right? Because I'm just giving you guys the news of what's happening. That's all I'm doing. I'm not the one making these bugs or not fixing them. I'm not making these class unbalances. That's not me. You know? So don't get mad at me, guys. You know? Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. What about the people that abused this bug and did defeated bosses or did their stuff and got all their rewards for the week? Do you think they're gonna get rollback? Nah. It's not happening. They're just gonna be like, hey, I didn't know it was an exploit, but I abused it. That's been the reality of Throne Liberty. You get an exploit, abuse it. I don't condone it, of course. Don't jump me, but I'm just saying. Thank you so much for watching. Check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys next time.